Which came first? The habit or the belief, the chicken or the egg? Once your habits are firmly in place, they serve to reaffirm your beliefs such that it may become difficult to distinguish between the parent from the child. This is why most people find changing habits so challenging, because they try to establish new habits without dealing with the underlying negative belief, and so more often than not, they find themselves reverting to their old habits. In so doing, they lose weeks and even months or maybe years of concerted effort and usually become discouraged and quit their attempts to change their negative habits, not realizing that the underlying negative belief is the source of their failed attempt. Okay, so it comes back to what we believe. A belief is just a thought that I keep thinking. Where did the belief come from? Where did the thought come from? Usually they come from childhood. I've been saying for I don't know how many years, as adults, most of us are trying to resolve childhood issues as adults. Period. Look at what you're doing. Look at your relationships. Look at your money. In your family, was there a lack of money? Was people always hollering broke when you was a kid? You carried that into your adulthood, and now you're probably having money challenges as an adult, not realizing that it was the seeds were planted when you were a kid. Okay? Why diets fail, as an example. This example is about the roller coaster ride of dieting. Clearly shows why changing habits is a challenge in the face of an underlying limiting belief. The only reason most diets fail is because the dieter has a negative underlying belief that goes unchecked. If the dieter has a belief such as, I am fat, then no health or exercise regimen will be met with permanent success if that belief remains intact. Right? So the anorexic person thinks they're fat. Right? That's not true. They're actually skinny, but in their mind, they see a fat person. So the belief is, I am fat. So no amount of exercise or dieting is going to change that perception of them until they break down that underlying negative belief of I'm like that's a self-esteem issue. That's a self-worth, that's a self-love issue underlying that negative belief. Right? So no matter what anybody says to them, that's the belief. So their actions are going to work to try to prove that so. Okay? If the dieter has a belief such as I am fat, then no health or exercise regimen will be met with permanent success if that belief remains intact. Sooner or later, he or she will take actions to fulfill that negative belief again. They have to because it is their belief. Ironically, even the decision to go on a diet is a fulfillment of the negative I am fat belief, although it appears to be a genuine attempt at losing weight. Remember, slim people need not diet.